because I am blown away. I did not realize I saved this much money. Hey YouTube, it's real girl Rochelle and I'm back with another video. Hello, happy September. It is time for paycheck number two. Now let's dive right in. Okay, so I am back, and check out my new dashboard that I am doubling as a cover for my budget. I have really decreased the size of my budget binder because I felt like it was too many papers. It was too heavy to be lugging around. And so now I've gone from the classic size happy planner with the regular size rings to these are the size beneath the size that comes with the classic happy planner. So it's pretty teeny. In fact, I have it here because remember, one of my rings went missing. So you can just see the size. I just love it. I just love how much thinner and how much more sense it makes. And it helps me stay excited about my budget. So if you would like a dashboard to use in your personal planner, I will have the link below to the Etsy shop that made mine. And yes, it does look familiar. I got her to match it up to my travel dashboard that's inside of my travel cash envelopes. But let's stay focused, okay? So let's dive in. So inside, first up, I have just some half-page happy planner filler paper, just to, if I need to write some notes or something like that. Then next up is my budget tab, which opens to my other new piece of disc bound divider for my happy planner. So I've only made an adjustment to the rings, the dashboard, and the divider because I just felt like by the time I bought a new happy planner, I could just use what I already had and just switch out some pieces, and it seems to be working so far. Now here we are with our paycheck budget. This is what I'm going to be using today for paycheck 2. And if you would like a copy of this, feel free to check out Megan over at Her Courage to Plan. The link will be in the description. You already know that. Now, just to let you guys see a little bit of what it looks like, the layout, I have just pulled a few pieces of the budget tracker set. I love that she gives you a huge amount to choose from. You can use all of it, some of it, and you can really tweak it to what works for you. So I am choosing to use the cash envelope tracker, the sinking funds tracker, and I've kind of combined, printed out 2 copies of it because I want to have the cash sinking funds separated from the electronic sinking funds because I don't really like having a piece of paper to write on and keep inside with the cash. I just felt like the ink was smearing, and that's why you don't see me use it at all. Then I have our debt payoff tracker. There is a weekly check-in and a cash envelope breakdown, as well as a transaction tracker that I have not used yet, but I do plan on using this at the end of the month to really reflect on how my month went. So I can't wait. I can't wait to dive in and see how this works. So first up, let's dive into this paycheck budget. I have my Parkour pens here. I've already pulled out my 2 colors, purple and green. If you would like to try these gel pens, just let me know. The link will be in the description. So for paycheck 2, we are anticipating an income of $55.86. So far, we are, let me just pull up my spending app so I can see how much his check really was for. Okay, so far I'm seeing pending $49.86. Now, he does get reimbursements, which I roll into his income. And so if there's any of those happening between now and next video, I'll share them in the next video. We received rent from our tenant in the amount of $600. So $600 plus the $49.86 will give us the same amount of $55.86 to work with. Now donate, we've already done this in Paycheck 1. I do have something in the works where we're going to donate something extra, but for now, we'll just keep it at 0. So next up are the expenses. Nothing really changed. I'm just double checking in my spending tracker app to make sure. Yep, personal is still going to get that $415. Groceries $200. Eva $50. Title $521. Greenlight $499. And let's dive into these cash envelopes. Now, some of these you'll see are on here twice because they were on my monthly budget and my mid-month check-in. I do have some of them twice because I do find that sometimes they clear more than once a month. And this is just one of those months when I'm noticing these pending transactions. So we're going to roll with it, guys. Cash envelopes. Let me go to that category. Cash envelopes is getting $280. Just as planned. Electronic sinking funds minus the Eat Out electronic sinking fund is getting $90. And Eat Out electronic sinking fund is getting $60. Now, the reason I separate this sinking fund from the other electronic is because we are spending way too much money on eating out, and I really want to track it a little more closely. Let me just zoom in so you guys can see these numbers a little bit better. So if we add all these up, I'm sure it will be the same because we didn't make any changes. And so that total is going to be $11.05.20. Now moving over to the goals. These are our goals for this paycheck, and that is to put at least $2,000 toward our kitchen renovation and $1,500 toward our debt snowball. So first off, we checked that box. $2,040.80 is planned to go toward the kitchen. Let's see if we actually made that happen. Let's see here. Cancel. Yep, $2,040.80. Our emergency fund got the usual $100. Mexico got the usual $500. So our savings total stayed the same, $26.40.80. Last but not least is this doggone mortgage debt snowball. So we are attempting to pay off the last of our debt, which is our mortgage. We are consumer debt free. And so we are choosing to cash flow our kitchen and make snowball payments toward our mortgage. So the total came to $18.40. And so we'll just move that on down to the final box. And then come down here. I love this part because this is where you kind of just plug in all your numbers from the different totals in the different sections. So $55.86, nothing to giving. Expenses are the same, $11.05.20, and savings $26.40.80. Extra debt is getting that $18.40, leaving us with a balance of $0. So I wish I could say all of my paycheck budgets turn out this good and $0 based on the first try, but they don't. If you want to watch the one that I've done just a week or two ago, I will link it in the cards above. But these look good so far. Now, if you want to know how my mid-month check-in went, feel free to check that out also, because y'all, that was not pretty. But we made it through. All right, let's dive into the cash now. Are ready to go. I've taken my money out. You know that we are going to do a total of $280. So let's count that up and make sure that's what I have. So 100, 200, 250, 270, 280. Now I finally got me some large bills, y'all. Let me just line these up while I talk. And I am so happy because I want to thin out some of my cash envelopes. I feel like they're getting too big. And I don't want to mess up any more of my cash envelopes. Okay, so first up, let's start with the wallet. Now, let's start with personal and see if I have anything left in this category. Nope, y'all, it's completely empty. So we'll go ahead and use our pen. Okay, so first up is personal. And we're just gonna put a 0 and a line through it because we don't have anything. And we're going to add, before I do that, I forgot, the cash breakdown slips are something that I love, and this is also included in that tracker set from Megan over at Her Courage to Plan. And so this is what I took inside of the bank with me, and they were able to easily see how many of each increment I needed. So personal is getting nothing because I did not budget anything for it. So we'll just say the ending balance is 0 for now. My personal money that I do get every pay is electronic. So sometimes every once in a while, I will put a little extra money into the personal. Next up is groceries. Groceries for cash is going to get $100. Now, instead of putting in one of these $100, I'm going to pull out 100 and go into the Adamson bank. So this is money that I keep on hand for making cash, and so making change. And so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 is going to go and switch out. I highly recommend having change, y'all. It just makes it easier. Okay, so here we go. We got our 100, and let's see if there's anything in here for groceries. There is. Okay, so let's count this up. First, let's straighten it up. Okay. So before I add this money to what we got going on, and you know me, I'm doing the 1s and 5s challenge. So I'm just going to off top put this money out. Take the 1s. So I have 20, 40, 60, $70. $70 starting balance. That's pretty good for us. And then once we put it all together, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70. So we withdrew nothing this time, and we deposited 100, giving us a total of 170. So I am loving this. So let me just put that back inside of groceries and move on to the next category, which is tips. We still have $10 left. I'm having all the issues today, y'all. I think it's because I'm tired. Camera shaking, I'm dropping stuff. We will push through. Okay, so tips is getting another 20. Now, same thing. Instead of using this 20, I'm going to make change, because for tips, I need smaller bills. So I think I will do 2 5s and a 10. And I will put this 20 back in the bank. So now that gives us 10, 20, 25, 30. 30 inside of tips. We didn't take anything out. We added 20, giving us 30. Next up is miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is getting 20. Now see, look at what I'm working with here. I'm getting really low, so let's take a 50. Let's put the 50 in and take out 20, 40, and 50. Now let's see if we had anything left in miscellaneous. Yes, we had $5 left. Now remember, I'm doing the 1s and 5s challenge, so that's getting set off to the side. So we'll just say nothing was left. We didn't withdraw anything, and we added 20, 40, and $50. Whoops, that's an error. See, I'm glad I caught that in real time. I was just making change for the 50 that I had. So we are just adding $20. I was about to say that sounded like a lot. Okay, miscellaneous. So our wallet is all filled up, and you know the last thing I do is go in this back pocket, and any 1s or 5s that I've collected while spending money throughout the week, I put here. And so I'm just going to take all these and sit them into the 1s and 5s pile and remove my wallet. Now moving on to the next thing. Let's see what's next. Let's go ahead and dive into our sinking funds / cash envelopes. This is kind of a mix. So what I do is I have cash envelopes that are, some are for sinking funds and some are cash envelopes, but all of them are staying here at home and I just pull from them when I need them. So first up is gifts. Let's see how much we have. Gifts has 20 bucks. So that's good. And we didn't withdraw anything. In fact, we're adding nothing to gifts. Sorry, gifts, next time. Okay, so I will say nothing, nothing, and it's got 20. Next up is donate. So I don't add to all of these every pay. And donate has $20. We're not adding anything to this because all the donations that we are doing so far this month are electronic. Close that up. Next up is row. I'm not adding to this. I'm sorry, I am adding to this, but let's see what we have first. 20, 40, 5, 50, 55, $60. And we're going to add another 20. Now, I like small bills, and so I will do the same thing. Come on, book, stay open. I will add a 20. And get some change. 5, 10, 15, 20. So now when I count that up, I have 20, 40, 5, 50, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80 bucks. So that's adding up nicely. I'm on purpose not touching this money because I got plans. This is why you write it down instead of talking. Next up is Micah. Now I already added to him last check, so we're not adding anything to him this time, but he has 20, 40, 60, 80, $100 because he doesn't really need anything right now. We're not adding anything, and he's got 100. Next up is Eva. We are always having to add to her, so we definitely will. But first, she has 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. And we're going to add another 20. So for these, I will use my cash again. See how I constantly have to do this? Because I have to give myself change. For certain stuff, I need larger bills, and certain stuff, I need smaller bills. So thank goodness for the bank. So we're adding 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that'll give her 120. We added 20, 120. Yeah, so far this is working out. I hope it's coming across clear on camera and not too confusing. Next up is fun. Fun we are not adding to, but we will see how much we have. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, $100 for fun. And it's good because we have a nice mix of increments, bill increments, because some places don't take large bills, so that'll work out. Now let's flip this around. And you know we got to make some more change because you see I'm holding that $100 bill on purpose. I'm holding out. Next up is eating out, which we don't add to anymore because we have since made this an electronic fund, but we still have a little cash left. We have $40 left. Next up is family. This is another sinking fund that has become electronic, but we will count up what we have. $20, $40, and $60. Sometimes it's easier to have electronic and sometimes it's easier to have cash. You have to just figure that part out. Next up is H&H, House and Hygiene. Another category we're not adding to because we already bought everything we needed, but we have 40. Beauty is next, and I can see through, and it only has one $20 bill in there. We are not adding to it. Health, we are not adding to, but we need to add this up because I did say that I was going to try and add some more money to this. So $20, $40, $65, $70, $75, $80 is what we have. And as much as I want to add more, I want that kitchen too. And I want it in cash. I want it done in cash, y'all. Cash. All right, next up is gas. This one we are adding to, but for now it has $20. So let's take this 100 and go ahead and get our bank. Put the 100 in there and let's get some change. How about we do 20? Oh, I had a 20 that was out of order. Glad I saw that. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So see, next time I go to the bank, I will need to get some larger bills. But for now, it holds us over. It helps. It helps. Okay, so let's put all that in order. And count it up. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we are up to 120. Oh, look at me. Y'all, I promise y'all I'm tired. Okay, we had gas, $20. Actually, it was $4 $5 bills, 5, 10, 15, 20, and we're adding another 20 to it. And we're going to do small bills again because this is gas money for when and if I can ever ride with my friends again. But 20 and that. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I haven't made this many mistakes in one video in a minute. I was just talking about this to other people who have YouTube channels. Just leave it in there, y'all. Just leave it in there. Okay, so we added another 20, giving us 40 in gas. So that's it for this set of cash envelope / sinking funds. Now let's pull out my 52 week, set that off to the side because we'll get to that in a minute. Next up is travel. So travel's gonna get some love today too, maybe. So let's count it up and see what we have. So see, same dashboard. That's why I did that. I thought that was so cute. Actually Travels has $20, $40, and $50. So we'll add that to the list. We're not adding anything. We just need to count that up. Airports is next. It has $20, $40, $50, $5. It's not getting anything, so just $55. This is actually the first time I'm writing down how much I have, and it feels good to do it like this. I don't have to wonder anymore, like, how much do I have left? Tips has 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, $86. So 86, we're not adding anything to it, and 86. Next up is eating out, and remember, these are all for just traveling, this whole notebook of cash, and that's $30. excursions, 20, 40, and 50. Not adding anything to it this time. And last but not least is travel miscellaneous, 20, 30, 35, 40. This is my favorite cash envelope, y'all. 40 bucks for the surprise purchase you always have to make. Not adding anything to it, and 40. Now, if we switch over here, this is my cash for divided out by where I want to go next. So let's start with, let's see, on my list I start with Mexico. So Mexico pays 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. Not adding anything. Okay, next up is Texas. Texas has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I'm trying to add to Texas more often than some of the others because that is going to be my layover state for whenever we do leave Hawaii to fly out. Whoops, I didn't put how much it was. How much was that? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay. I get to talking, y'all. Next up is Hawaii. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Look how they all are caught up together to each other. That is funny. So 100. And then Baltimore just has one $20 bill. Not adding anything. And then last but not least is travel, and that has just one $20 bill. And that is for the place that I want to go that I don't know I want to go to yet. Does that make sense? All right, let me add this up real quick. Okay, I cheated and just asked Siri to count it all up. So before we did our cash stuffing today, we had $1,391 in our cash envelope / sinking funds. And we have added another $200 totals equaling $1,591. So I'm proud of me. Okay, Ro. Let me back you guys back out. So that's travel. It was nice to add it up even though I couldn't add to it. Sometimes it's like that, y'all. Sometimes. Okay, next up I want to do, let's see what the next page is. Yeah, let's get these 1s and 5s. Let's get them done in the 52-week challenge. So let's go ahead and do the 52-week challenge. So right here, let's count up and see what we have. 100, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 10, 25. So 725 right now. And let me write that down before I forget. So we are almost there, y'all. We have to have, I forget what the total amount is. I'll plug it in and let you guys know. But we have 725. We haven't taken anything out. And we are supposed to add $60. So let's do that. 20, 40, and 60. And what I'm going to do before I count this to see what it is, actually I can just add 60 to 725 because that's too much to be counting again. But I want to pull my Adamson bank back out, and I want to up these bills. So see how I have a $100 bill and a $100 bill here? I want to do another one. I'll start with the 20s because I don't think I have enough in 10s. Yeah. So how about we do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and then add us another 100 in. So that's awesome. And then 50s are okay. That helps. What else do we have left? We have another 100. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And then we add another 100. And then we've got a 50. We definitely want to use that. So 20, 40, and 50. And we will add another 50. Now that's going to mess me up when I'm counting, but long term, it's good. It's good. And then what else can we do? Let's see. We've got 20s. We only have one $5 bill. But how about we get rid of these 10s? So, well, at least one 10. So, two 10s, sorry, to equal 20. I'm just doing whatever I can to make this pile smaller. Boom. Okay, and let me put the Adamson bank away so I don't get confused. Telling y'all, it's the new wave. Everybody should try this, y'all. I started out with just 1s and 5s, and I've slowly been able to build it back up. Okay, so the Adamson bank is going back off camera, and this looks so much better, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 500, 550. And the next thing we're going to do is take, because we don't have no time for this, 550. We're going to give ourselves a 10. And this is another 50, so that makes 600. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 85. So that's what we have, 785. Wow, that is so awesome. And look how much thinner it is. And let me make sure. See, I don't really have to do this anymore. I feel like I'm going to discontinue this because I was getting down to the last anyway, and I had started flipping over. I was going to run out of room anyway. So just for today, for the last time, everybody say bye, budget sheet. All right, 785. Now let's put this to the side. Whoa, am I opening it wrong? Yep. Oh, so much better with the hundreds. I'm going to keep doing that as often as I can. Okay, that is that. Now let's dive into these 1s and 5s. Look what I got. Binder clips. Oh, yeah. So remember last time I didn't have clips and I said I would go get them, and I did. And so these are in increments of 20. And when I get to $100, I'm going to increase it to increments of 25, I think, because I like how Budget and D, she gave me that idea. She does it in her videos. Check out her channel, yo. And so let's see what we have here. So 1s, 1s, and 1s. Okay. So basically the 1s challenge just means that you save as many 1s as you can for some goal that you have by the end of the year. It's really simple. All of my money that I'm saving so far is for the next time I travel. So these 1s and 5s, I feel like that would be perfect for tips and stuff. So anyway, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 $1 bills. So for the 1s challenge, we had 20, 40, $60. And we added another 13. Let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, $13. Giving us a new total. I'm just determined to hit that. A new total of $73 in $1 bills. So awesome. I have to figure out what I'm going to do long term, because I feel like these 1s, we're almost to the end of the year. Can you believe it? Like next month is October. So I won't have this problem for long. And then the other challenge is the 5s challenge. So we had 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, $50. And to that, we are adding another 10. So nothing withdrawn, added 10, giving us $60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Like it's going to change that quick, Rochelle, but $60. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Now let me see if that was all the cash we were supposed to stuff. I think so. Let me just check my list. Cash, groceries, 52-week, gas, EVA, travel. Oh, I was supposed to add a 20 to the, that's why I have money left over. Oh, it's a good problem. It's a good problem. Real quick. Where are we going to add this money? You know me, I'm really trying to beef up my miscellaneous because I feel like that can throw the trip off. So turns out we're gonna add $20 to travel miscellaneous. So let me flip back. Ah, it's gonna throw off my numbers and everything. Ugh. This is that real life stuff. Okay, travel miscellaneous had 40. We're adding another 20, giving us 60. And that will change. What's $1,591 plus 20?
It's $1,611.
Okay, so 1611 is what we have now. And yep, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, $60. So that wasn't that bad to adjust that. I was wondering why I had money left over. And then on the next page, this should be a quick add. So 725, 825, 835 is the total that we had. At first, we didn't make any withdrawals. We added a total of $70, $83. And our new total, what is 785 plus 73 plus 60?
That would be 918.
Ooh, y'all, we getting close to $1,000 in savings challenges. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so that's all for that section. Let me put my Adamson bank away and flip on to the next thing, which are the electronic sinking funds. Now for this, let's see here. I have to pull out my info because we're going to pull all this together, y'all, all of it. So now we've done the cash. Now let's dive into the electronic. Before we do that, we have to choose our weeks. We added $60 to the 52-week challenge. Okay, so I'm going to do 41 and 19 just to make it easy. Because the goal here, since I'm playing from behind, I might have caught up by now, I'm not sure, is to keep on attacking these large numbers. So we were able to knock another one out. That's that. Oh, so for 52-week challenge, we did that. We good. Okay, next up, Uber and Lyft. Let's see here. Uber had $92. I'm just determined to hit it. It's crazy. It's crazy. $92. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's kind of far away. I gotta go in a little bit, like, woof. And we did not add anything. Oh, we did. Let me see. This is why you just stick to the app. Stick to the app and you will be okay. So electronic sinking funds. Uber is getting 10. We didn't withdraw anything. We added 10 for a total of 102. So I'm not going to use these sheets this time. Actually, you know what? I'll just keep it just in case. I don't know, y'all. I've been doing this for so long. It just feels crazy not to update them. I'll have to think about that. Because like I said, this is for the month of September. So I'll probably update these off screen. But anyway, next up is family. So family had 153 and 57 cents. We didn't withdraw anything, and we are depositing 20, giving us a total of 173 and 57 cents. So like I said, I'll update that. Next up, let's skip that one. Do that one last. Come on, papers, get information. Okay, gifts. We were up to 120. We did not withdraw anything. And gifts is getting another 40. So that will give us $160 in gifts. And then, do you notice I have a blank right there? It's blank. It's because I am adding a new category. Want to see what it is? Boom, taxes. If you know where I come from, my story, y'all, we have had to pay over $12,000 in taxes, back taxes. And I'm over it. I'm really over it. And so I am going to spend the rest of this year adding to our taxes sinking fund. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to save a whole lot, but something's better than nothing. At least if it can help cover the fee of getting our taxes done. That's good enough for me. But next year, we will be adding a lot to this category. So starting today, we have nothing. And we are adding $20. Once again, another idea I got from watching other people's videos like Budget and D. Telling you guys, it works. It works. I go hitting the camera again. And last but not least are my electronic sinking funds that I have not really added to. And I feel like it's kind of an out of sight, out of mind type thing. I don't know. I got to pull it together. But health has $36.71. I haven't withdrawn anything. Oops, I haven't deposited anything. And so it still has $36.71. Travel has $15. Not doing anything with it. Still $15. Mike, same thing, $15. Me, $15. I was doing really good like for about 3 months adding to this. And Eva, $15. Okay, now let's get on to the fun part, which is our electronic sinking funds for the stuff I'm always telling you about. So like the stuff that we always put so much money to the side for. So let me open that up. Whoa, I feel like a bird is in here. What the world? Anyway, kitchen had, before we added to it, $4,205.69. Now we have had a withdrawal, but it happened like right before I updated this number. So we good. And let's see how much we put towards it with today's paycheck. We are adding $2,040.80. Okay, so when you add those two numbers together, I apologize, y'all. It's a bird like right outside our window, but you get $6,246.49. He's telling me to wrap it up and I'm here for it. Then our emergency fund. So wow. So for a kitchen, our goal is 12,000. Remember, we have officially hit halfway. Like what? Okay, stay focused. Emergency fund. Now this is our $1,000 emergency fund that we just continue to add to over time. So that emergency fund has $2,108.66. We have not withdrawn anything from it, thank goodness. And we continue to add our $100 each pay. And so that means that we now have $2,208.66. So we've basically doubled our emergency fund. And then the last thing that I want to add and keep you guys in the loop about is Mexico. So this is this would be all the money that we use to pay for our stay. So we had, let's see, before this, okay, we had $1,050.31. We did not take anything out of it yet. And for the pay today, we added another $500, giving us a new total of $1,550.31. So that's pretty decent. Okay, our savings funds are doing pretty good. Now, let me add all this up and get back to you. Okay, I quickly wanted to come and let you guys know that this is my first time ever saving this much money on my own. Like, I usually require lots of hand holding and lots of fails before ever reaching this goal. In fact, I was just watching Josh's live earlier this week, and he had a special guest, and I watched one of their videos, and he spoke on how to save your first $10,000. So I highly encourage you to look up those type videos, look for that video in particular, whatever you have to do to stay motivated, because I am blown away. I did not realize I saved this much money. Okay, so let me scooch it down. Check out these numbers, y'all. Okay, so our starting balance was $7,826.94 total for all of these sinking funds that we have. Sinking funds, I'm sorry, y'all, all these S's. Savings funds that are electronic. This is not money I keep on hand. That's, wow, that's too much. I cannot believe I've saved this much, but it gets better. So we were able to add a total of $2,730.80 worth of deposits to several of those sinking savings funds. And look at this ending balance. Like, I'm shook. I really saved $10,557.74 of Micah's money. Like, for anyone who's new to my channel, I am currently unemployed. I am a travel agent. I own my own business, and I am not able to safely book travel for my clients. So this is a win that I was able to accomplish this without working. Like, what? So yeah, I'm excited. I am truly excited. And I know it will hurt to, you know, not have that number anymore once we do reach the 12K, but it's still amazing because we will have a beautiful kitchen in our home. So that's savings funds. Now let's dive into the thing that's also very interesting, and that is the debt payoff. Now I have to zoom in. I'm so blessed to be able to zoom in because we only have one debt left, y'all. Just one. It's just wild. So I'm going to plug some numbers in and share with you guys how it's going so far. So first off, we started off the month of September. Just remember, if you didn't know, we pay our bills 1 to 2 months ahead. So I have already made the mortgage payment for the month, but I just wanted to list it here so you have it. So our starting balance was $37,167.57. Now that's without making any September payments. So same numbers right here. Okay, we're going to try this again. I knew I was going to mess this up. So on September 3rd, I made an extra payment of $1,245.99. So nothing for the minimum. Oh, girl. Okay. So the starting balance was $37,167.57, and if you add all that up, I'm just gonna go right here because it's just a regular extra payment. That brought our balance down to $35,921.58. So at this point, I'm ecstatic because our mortgage is just over 35K. That's wild. Then I was able to make another payment. This is another snowball payment. And it hit today. I made it sooner than that. But anyway, we started at $35,921.58. And I was able to make an extra payment in the amount of $1,025 even. And so when you minus that out, that brought our mortgage down to $34,896.58. Now, funny thing, same day, jumped ahead too quick. So it was a total of 3 payments that day. So $587.06 also cleared. That's our regular mortgage payment that we make every month. So that by itself brought our mortgage down under 34,500. So 34,783 and 45 cents. So that brought it down a little more. Then finally, the small payment, same day. Because anytime I find an extra dollar, y'all, it is going to this mortgage or this kitchen. I want it done. Extra payment, $27.94 in this separate account, bringing our balance down again to $34,755.51. So that is how we are looking for our end balance. Now I'm going to go down to the bottom of this page. Let me zoom you guys out a little bit and see how much we paid off in total so far this month. Okay, so I changed my mind. Since this is for the whole month of September, I might be able to make an additional payment. And so I'm going to wait on that because actually, yes, we have our payments from today's paycheck that I have to add on. So let's see, that is, okay. So after I make this payment of $1,840, which is the extra payment here and here, it will bring our mortgage down to $32,915.51. So we are making some progress, y'all. We are doing it, okay? For the month of September, we are really hitting it hard. So that's all for the debt payoff tracker. Okay, so that's all. That's how Paycheck 2 for September 2020 went down. It's over. It's done. I just need to make sure that my pending transactions clear from both paychecks, and I need to make that additional debt snowball payment on our mortgage. Well, that's all. Thanks for tuning in to another video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, and budget.